Look who came out. You guys see that? You flipped out. There you are again. Two of Swords. Libra. 3 more shuffles and let's begin. Wow. All right, Libra. I did a reading for you last night. The audio didn't come out. And I'm seeing some of the same dynamics again. So give me just a minute. Underneath this whole reading is this full energy. As last night in the reading that I did for you, this was in the energy of your advice. Your advice was to take a step out into the universe. No fucks given. 0 fucks given. You see, he's even got a 0 right there. That is underneath this whole thing. This energy. But where you are in contrast is you are keeping a low profile. You're keeping things on the down low. And the potential challenge in this next 6 weeks, for many of you, there has been a person that has passed away, a family member possibly, a loved one. But for most of you, the challenge is memories, painful memories. Pain usually associated with the past, of course. I mean, it can only be the past that has brought us pain. But being in the challenge position, it sounds like we could be facing the demons because it is going to be the holiday season again. And many of us have been alone through many of those holidays. It can bring on depression, anxiety, knowing that we're going into the holidays and we are not able to be with our families. Interestingly, in your subconscious, coming back, when I was in my 20s in my first marriage, I had dreams all the time of trying to get down to Texas. I'd be hitchhiking and shit. And I'd be in different towns, and later on, many years later, I would actually be in those towns, walking the way that the dream was. You know, deja vu, right? What am I getting at? You may have a secret desire to go back, 8 of Cups in reverse, going back to something that gave you possibly emotional fulfillment in the past, and attached to that in your hopes and fears, socializing, being with friends and family and so forth, extending your cup, sharing your cup with others. Now, in the recent past, you tried to unkill something. You may have went to someone and tried to unkill something that was not the best. And as a result, you've seen the demon. I think this person showed you their ass, as they say down in the Carolinas. You've seen a side of them that they don't just show to anybody. And now, what lies before you, Libra, is maintaining balance, and that's what you're all about. You are a balancing energy. You're an energy that likes to maintain balance. And Spirit says, maintain balance. Be you. Do what you do best, Libra. Now, in your advice, Spirit calls on you to look at something that hurt you. There's something about it that you're not seeing because you're dwelling on it. Okay? And the best way that I can describe this is to make peace with it. Call it what it was. For some of you, you got used and abused by somebody, possibly a narcissist. Realize, hey, I got fucked over by a narcissist. It's funny that Spirit uses this picture of the devil, because the more I study narcissism, the more I believe that it is an antichrist spirit, and the antichrist spirit shows up in many ways, and one of the ways that it shows up is as a narcissist. They feed off of your pain. And as I heard one gal talking about it, a gal that I really like on YouTube, I think it's called NarcCon, and the video is called The People of the Lie. I'll put a link in the description box. And what it talks about is that these narcissists, they are possessed by something else. Because how can you explain how they literally laugh at your pain? That's demonic. That's from the pit of hell. And believe me, you, a narcissist is this energy right here. Call it what it was. I got duped. I was wrong. I made a mistake. I believed in this person. I put my love in this person. I gave my most vulnerable self to this person, and they sucked the life force out of me and almost destroyed me. But you are still alive, Libra. Look at you. You're still alive. It's that song, Elton John, I'm Still Standing. Sometimes I have to listen to that song just to remind myself, hey, I could be dead. There were so many things out there in my life growing up that should have killed me. Many times that I should have been dead, and God kept me alive. There must be some purpose that I have, that you have, that we all have towards each other and towards His creation. If that's what you believe, that's what I believe. Some people don't believe that. You might believe something else. Let's just call it negative energy. And it is the most negative of all negative energies, okay? And Spirit says, look at what they did, how they hurt you, and face it, and come to grips with it, release it, and say, there's nothing I can do about it. It is what it is. It happened, but it didn't kill me. I'm still standing. I'm moving forward with my life, and I'm going to do this energy right here that's underneath this whole reading. I'm going to step out into the universe with zero fucks. This ain't going to fucking kill me. This shit didn't kill me, and I'm still standing. I'm getting ready to step out right off that motherfucking cliff. There's a song that last night as I was doing your reading, I said that this song, there's a song that goes with this card, and that song is called Crazy by Seal. Look it up. I'll put a link in the description box. But you have to get a little crazy to survive. Sometimes you have to take chances. And underneath this whole thing, that is what is going on here. Sometimes you got to get a little crazy. But in your advice, take a look at this thing. Accept it. Make a decision. That was the biggest component of your reading last night, was that you needed to make a decision. It's like there's something that you need to you just need to make a decision about it. And if you don't make that decision, it said that you were going to be the emperor in reverse. In other words, you were going to be this big boss energy that it refuses to. It's like you're the motherfucking boss. You're the motherfucking ruler, but you're just sitting it out. In other words, you're not being yourself. You're not being all that you can be. Okay? And Spirit says, take a look at it. Okay. External influences. This is external to you, and it is outside of you. Okay? And it is affecting you in your situation somehow. There is a Queen of Wands, a very beautiful energy. This energy is affecting your person or your situation, okay? And in your overall projected outcome, you, look at you. You're the motherfucking boss. You're the King of Pentacles. That is a motherfucking boss energy. That is the minor arcana of the Emperor to me. So the same dynamics came out again tonight. Be who you are, a balanced energy. Take that motherfucking leap of faith. We walk by faith and not by sight. Maintain balance. That's how you roll, Libra. If you found yourself getting resonated with this message, hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you could be alerted when I upload new videos. And with that, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.